orange slices right now. That sounds
tough
delicious.
tough crowd
Will.
over here.
Oh, sure.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Will, you're the best. Thank you. Let's talk a little bit more,
Thank you.
though, about Johnny Manziel
Okay.
and how he did. Because, Reggie, you brought
Yeah.
it up in the beginning of the show, in the 7 o'clock hour, that he said, look, he's having fun
Yeah.
now, and that's all that really matters. Do you think he really is having fun now?
I mean, I think so. At least he said it. I got to take him for his word just because, you know, he said it. So, listen, if he's having fun, that's always the most important piece, right? And every year in, year out, when I was playing in the league and we'd go out for games, the most important thing was have fun while you're doing it. Because if you're not having fun, then it becomes a burden, right? So I'm glad that he says that. He's having fun. It seems like he's matured. He's handling the questions the right way. And then he also said that this isn't the end goal, but this is a step in the right direction, and I also believe in that.
Me too. You know, it's funny, WrestleMania was a huge thing on Twitter last night. Got me thinking there's this guy, Seth Rollins, if you don't follow wrestling, is great in the ring, great on the mic. And it was a bunch of years ago, he went
Like
into
Lauryn Hill.
Cleveland. Yeah, it's just like Lauryn Hill,
Right.
exactly right. He went into Cleveland, he was doing a tour, and he gets on, and Manziel was with the Browns and was sitting ringside,
Yeah.
and Seth Rollins just lit him up, and he
remember
said,
that.
this is a piece of crap town,
Yeah.
and Johnny Idiot Face over there is never going to win. Oh, it's true, he did do that, though. It's true. What do we got, Peter?
We're about to go into a WWE wormhole. Go to Twitter for that.
Yeah, Twitter loves some wrestling.
Twitter
oh,
loves
baby.
it. Twitter and wrestling. All right, so on the show, if you guys have been watching it this month, there's this red button that I hold right here. It gives me the power, Peter, to press this at any point in the show and put up a hypothetical scenario and put you guys on the clock
Great.
for the
I like it.
NFL draft.
I'm into
Let's
it.
do it.
The segment's called Bro, You're on the Clock. Today's team is the New York Jets, who hold the third overall pick. Reggie, you are Jets general manager Mike McCagnon.
Okay.
Kyle, you are CEO and chairman of the New York
Ooh.
Jets, Christopher Johnson. And Colleen, you are head coach Todd Bowles. Now,
Yes.
let's see who's already been selected in the draft. Number one, with the first overall pick,
Okay,
the Browns
okay.
went Sam Darnold. Then the Giants, a bit of a surprise, they went Josh Allen. So the two top quarterbacks are off the board. Let's look at who is available and who the Jets might be looking at. Saquon Barkley, Quentin Nelson, Bradley Chubb. And I'm looking at that bottom two names in that second column.
Okay.
Josh Rosen and Baker Mayfield. Those are your two top quarterbacks available. We know the Jets traded up from 6 to 3, quarterback being the reason why. 3 minutes on the clock. You guys are on the clock. Have at
Let's
it.
do this.
Okay,
Yo, we need a quarterback.
what do you think?
Yes.
Which one? What do you think?
Baker Mayfield.
You think Baker? Why?
He's
You like
very
him?
accurate. I like
Yes.
that about him.
Okay. I've made my money in this world of big business. Johnson & Johnson, not the novelty T-shirt company, totally different thing. I happen to think we also go quarterback, but I love the talent of Josh Rosen. I know you love him,
I
Coach
love Josh
Bowles.
Rosen.
You have to love the talent. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. On my private phone here, it's ringing.
You have a landline.
If you don't
still.
mind, just let the clock continues. We have 2.5. I think I'll just answer the phone here. Jets War Room, who's calling?
Jets, what's going on? It is Howie Roseman, Super Bowl winning general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm looking at that third overall pick, and I like a lot of things about it. I'll tell you what, Carson Wentz appears to be doing better than we expected. He's ahead of schedule. I'm willing to part with Nick Foles. I love Nick Foles, but we got to get something for him. We might not get anything at all at the end of this season. So let's go Nick Foles, and I'll throw in my first-round pick, 32nd overall, for the third overall pick. Super Bowl MVP. What do you say, guys? Let me know.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Howie.
Big.
Okay.
What was the offer, Kyle?
All right, so Howie Roseman, there it
like
is
that
right
offer.
there. The executive of the year comes in and says, we can have Nick Foles and the 32nd overall pick if we just give up the third. I love this.
What? We already have Josh McCown and Teddy Bridgewater. We need somebody that they can groom. What is
They
Howie
ain't never
Trump?
won the Super Bowl before.
Or been a Super Bowl MVP.
And we'll get the 32nd. I kind of like this pick,
I like this
truly.
one a lot.
If we can get a guy we know is Josh Rosen, we don't know if he can play. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. You got a
We can play.
proven
We're-
quarterback.
We have
Yeah,
a
but we're
Super
going to have
Bowl-
a bunch of veteran quarterbacks in this room.
Wait a
We don't need that. We need somebody young.
Whoa, hold on a second. We got a minute 10.
Okay.
Let's just let this sucker ring a
like
little bit.
everybody
Let's
has
see,
different
we're open for
phones.
business. Who dis?
Jets,
New phone.
it's Tampa. It's me, Jason Light, the general manager. I've got a deal for you. I will give you our first-round pick, the 7th overall pick, and I will throw in Deshaun Jackson, one of the most dynamic deep threats in the league. I will give you the 7th and Deshaun Jackson for that number 3 pick. We want to move up 4 spots. There's a guy we have our eyes on. Last name rhymes with Bub. First name rhymes with Smradley. And we want him at 3. So let me know. The 7th
Okay.
and Deshaun Jackson.
This is fascinating. We got a call from Florida. They want Smradley Bub, and guys, it's good to be the 3 pick. Look at this deal that just came in.
Okay.
Now remember, guys, we used to be at 6.
We did.
We gave way to move up to 3. Now we were going back to 7.
Yeah.
Personally, as much as I love what Deshaun Jackson's done, I don't know how much tread is on the tires, guys. I think maybe we stay put on this one.
Yeah,
I like the first deal better. What do you think?
I don't want
like the
to
first
solve
one.
their Deshaun Jackson problem, really.
Okay, neither do I. Reggie, excuse me, Coach Bowles, do we stick with our pick or one of the trades?
With the pick, I think we're going to go with the trade with Nick Foles.
Oh!
Wait, the pick is in. Wait, you are accepting the
We're
trade?
accepting the trade with Nick Foles.
With the
and
Eagles.
The Eagles. And the 32nd overall first round pick.
Wow,
Okay.
guys, the New
Break
York
it down.
Jets
Yes.
just
Love it.
traded the 3rd overall pick for Nick Foles
Proven
and the
quarterback.
32nd overall
Bowl
pick.
champ.
They're punting on the chance to get a new young quarterback, and they're getting
Yes.
another. Nick Foles
But they
comes to the
gave up
Jets.
3 second-round picks to move up.
Yes. Talk about it. You hate it.
So we're just gonna blow up all the
Yes.
picks. That's
They
it?
love Nick Foles. They
Yes.
love him. Everybody in this league wants a proven quarterback who can win a
Proven
Super
QB.
Bowl. They got him. They got Nick Foles. I'm fascinated the Eagles gave him up. They must be really confident in what Carson
Or
Wentz
they
is
like
doing.
Nate Sudfeld.
Or they
and
like
they're
Nate-
saying, we're good, we get
They must
something.
love Nate Sudfeld.
So the Eagles get the 3rd overall pick. Colleen, you're an Eagles fan. They have the 3rd overall pick, and they go on Barkley, Nelson, Chubb. What's the move?
Or maybe they move it. I don't know.
Oh, I love that. What about, Barkley? You got to go Saquon Barkley. I mean, if he's there.
think so.
I
Ajayi,
love
Barkley,
Saquon
Clement.
Yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
I
That would be a
can't believe
very
the calls
weird
come in.
Jets quarterback room, by the way.
I'm fascinated that Tampa was looking to get up there too, but
Yeah.
the fascinating one comes from Philadelphia. As a bystander to watch that all go down when the phone rang, what were you thinking?
Here's the interesting thing about the NFL draft. We never hear about half the trades that are offered on draft day. Those phone calls do happen throughout the 15 minutes. Everyone's like, just make a pick already. The reason they're not making a pick is because they're fielding phone calls for offers, and a lot of
Yeah.
times veterans are included. Nick Foles is entering the final year of his contract. He is essentially going to be the placeholder until Carson Wentz gets healthy. It is not the craziest thing. If you're offered the 3rd overall pick to trade Foles in your first, I don't know. That's not a crazy trade.
I keep waiting. There's no more calls. Is Buffalo going to call? Is Denver calling?
That's it.
No.
I mean, I think they made this phone the last time Buffalo was in the Super Bowl, right? So, I mean, let's get a call going. Hello, nobody home.
I'm surprised it doesn't
Yeah, rotary phone.
rotary phone.
They should.
It's a quarterback-driven league.
I would
mean,
love to hear from Jets fans. Would you rather have one of the rookies, right now, straight up, one of the rookies, or would you rather have Nick Foles?
proven
I
quarterback.
think a rookie, right?
No. Well, there's no guarantee that the rookie.
The rookie quarterback could fall on his face. They could
Exactly.
not be able to play it down.
That's playing scared, Kyle.
I think it's aggressive to go get the veteran. To go get Nick Foles is aggressive because he just outdueled Tom Brady. I actually like that because it's a given thing for sure. I wonder how the Eagles fans would feel about it.
They already have a proven guy, though, in there. Josh McCown had a good season last year.
love
Josh
Josh McCown. He
McCown
never won a
ever
Super
beat
Bowl.
Brady in the Super Bowl.
You like McCown? We
No,
love
but-
McCown here for sure. He's a friend of the show. But did they get an upgrade in Nick Foles? You're saying it's almost lateral going from McCown to Foles?
Yeah.
I get
Foles is under 30, right?
Wait, I can't believe I'm hearing this right
know.
now. You think
I know.
Josh McCown and Nick Foles are in the
I
same?
think that Nick Foles is really talented, and yes, he won the Super Bowl for the Eagles.
Not
but
just one, beat the Patriots.
beat the Patriots,
And beat Tom Brady.
and that is huge. But yeah, you already have a guy that's sort of like that
And
there.
Teddy Bridgewater.
And Teddy Bridgewater.
There's a sentiment about Nick Foles that is right place, right time. All right, because people saw what he did beforehand, lit it up in Philly, then that little purgatory period of his career where it wasn't a thing and Jeff Fisher's cutting him.
Right.
So it's like, do you really believe in Nick Foles, or was it just that he just hit it right?
You got to build the right system around him. If that shows anything, if it shows nothing, it shows that you have put the right system around the guy. And then you saw how Nick Foles flourished in that system.
Would Eagles fans be happy with that, Colleen?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think
No.
they'd rather
They can't
have
be
the
greedy
3rd
and keep
overall
both
pick?
of the
I agree.
quarterbacks. They give up something.
It's an incredible
maybe,
chip.
Maybe. I don't know about Nate Sudfeld, though. I just don't know about him. Even
Yeah.
though, like, my mom was like, why don't they play Nate Sudfeld when Nick
That's
Foles
everything.
was
That's great.
not doing well? Also, shout out to the Around the NFL podcast. I got to get a plug in right
Sure.
now. I do it every
Yes.
Wednesday, and we do a similar segment called Call the GM, You're the GM.
The heroes of the
Hey,
podcast.
the
Colleen, what's your
heroes.
mom's name?
Ann Wolf.
Ann Wolf, call us. Your daughter's doing incredible on the show, ain't
You
you,
don't
Ann?
even know. Don't even get her started right now.
All right.
She will go off on
Yeah?
everybody, including the Patriots. Yes.
Get her in here.
All right.
Thank you, Ann.
I like
Here
it.
we go. So
Bring it
in 1983, guys, remember back then, a record